Wow, that is impressive, isn't it?
It is.
Maybe I could do the haka before going to work.
Good idea. How are Miranda and the girls?
They're fine, but I'm a bit worried.
Why?
Miranda's working too much at the moment. She isn't paying any attention to me, and she always seems to have her head in the clouds.
I see.
She isn't the same woman she was a few years ago.
Yeah, maybe she's interested in something or someone else.
What do you mean? You think she's seeing someone else?
Certainly not. You're a wonderful husband. And a first-class athlete. The other day, you even played rugby with your university mates.
Even though Frank and Martin are now injured, and we all need some physiotherapy.
Okay, but don't forget, you scored 2 tries and even made it to the second half.
Indeed. And I crawled into bed after 2 pints of beer.
Thomason passes the ball to Green. Brilliant. That's brilliant. Melahui kicks. Kowaki scores a try for the All Blacks. What a beautiful try. That's class.
Hi, and welcome to this health and body care session. Today, we are going to talk about sports, rugby in particular. Rugby is an outdoor contact sport played by 2 teams of 15 players. The aim of the game is to score as many points as possible. The match Ray and Ed are watching is between 2 famous teams, the New Zealand All Blacks and the Barbarians, a kind of all-star team. But let's have a look at some common terms used in this game. The playing area is called the field. Before the match, the All Blacks do the haka. The haka is a traditional tribal war dance of the Maori people of New Zealand. Its aim is to encourage optimism in the performers and to terrify their opponents. The first and second half are the periods of time into which the game is divided. There is also a third half after the match when the players meet and have a drink together. The players are divided into 2 categories, forwards and backs. The forwards are the players who are in an attacking position, while the backs are the fast-running players who perform most of the ball handling. The forwards are the players who pack into scrums. A scrum is when a group of attacking players from each team come together with their heads down and arms joined and push against each other, trying to take control of the ball. Ray scored 2 tries. A try is when a player puts the ball on the ground behind the opposing team's goal line and scores points for the player's team. You can also score a goal and a point. The referee is responsible for ensuring that the rules of the game are respected. Ray says that some of the players were injured and that they needed some physiotherapy. As you know, to injure means to hurt or cause physical harm to a person or animal. An injury is physical harm or damage to someone's body caused by an accident or an attack. You can receive or suffer an injury. Physiotherapy is the treatment of muscle stiffness, pain, and injury. You may need, receive, have, or undergo physiotherapy. What about you? Do you practice any sport? Or do you prefer watching sport on TV? Anyway, our time is over. See you next time for another workout. Bye.
help me? I have a headache. No, I ache from head to foot. I'm running a temperature and I feel dizzy. This is the worst day of my life.
Come on, Miranda. You have the flu.
I feel like I'm about to die.
Did anybody in your family die from flu?
No, but it could be the first one.
The doctor gave you a prescription, didn't he? Did you buy the medicine at the chemist?
Yes, here it is.
Flu and body ache, pain reliever, fever reducer. Seems the right cure to me.
I hope so.
First, let's read the warnings and directions. You must not exceed the recommended dosage and pay attention to the side effects.
Sure.
Temporarily relieves nasal congestion, fever, headache, toothache, backache, minor arthritis. Miranda, you are as safe as the Bank of England.
Ray.
Sorry. You just have to be patient and wait to recover.
Well, I don't have a choice. The doctor said that I have to stay in bed. Could you please call Linda and tell her that I can't be in tomorrow?
Of course, darling.
I planned to go to the cinema with Emily and Adriana tomorrow, and this is so frustrating.
Hi, and welcome to this health and body care session. Today, we're going to learn about some common illnesses and how to cure them. Miranda is not feeling well. She has got the flu. That is an infectious illness, like a very bad cold, but which normally gives you a temperature. Other common illnesses include a cold, a common infection, especially of the nose and throat, a headache, a pain you feel inside your head, a stomach ache, pain in your stomach, a toothache, pain in a tooth or teeth. You may have, get, suffer from a cold, the flu, etc. When you have the flu, you also have or run a temperature. This means that your body has a higher temperature than normal. When you have the flu, you make an appointment with your family doctor or GP. He or she examines you, asks about your symptoms, and gives you a prescription for some medication or medicine. With your prescription, you go to the chemist's, drugstore, or also pharmacy in the US, a shop where you can buy medicine, makeup, and products used for personal hygiene. Every medicine contains warnings and directions, information about dangers and possible complications, and how and when to take it. When you take medication, you have to be careful not to exceed the recommended dosage. That is, not to take a larger dosage of medicine than indicated in the prescription. You must also pay attention to side effects. Side effects describe the unwanted effects of a medicine. Often, the doctor gives a sick note. A sick note is a sickness certificate from your family doctor. Miranda is a lawyer. She is self-employed, so she probably doesn't need it. But if you are an employee, you have to show a sickness certificate to your employer. Miranda simply has to be patient because, as Ray says, she is as safe as the Bank of England, which means that she has nothing to worry about. Patience is the best remedy for every trouble. So be patient, keep practicing the language, and we'll meet in the next training session. Bye.